market I go.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
Well met. Looking... To make a purchase? Hope to see you again.
Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful.
Browsing was enough to scratch the itch, in my case.
Oh, have you some business with the apothecary, sir? Dreadful sorry if I was in your way. Oh, no, I'm not lost or naught, sir. You needn't worry yourself on my account. I'm an apothecary in training, you see. My family runs a little shop in... So when I heard tell of a medicine only to be found in this village, I thought I'd come and fetch some for us. Made the journey all by myself as well. But, well, as luck would have it, I've not enough gold for the medicine. 'Twill be a shame to return empty-handed after coming all this way. But what more can I do? What? You'd do that? You'd get the medicine for me? Suppose there's no harm in that. If you're really sure. Oh, sir, I'd be most grateful. Seems my luck's not as rotten as I thought. I'll wait right here for your return, sir. And many thanks for your kindness.
We could make the fruit robberant ourselves, or simply purchase some at Rune's apothecary here in Melve.
Ah, yes, now I see.
Hello again, sir. Say, have you brought some fruit robberant for me? Oh, well, if you do... Hello again, sir. Say, have you brought some fruit robberant for me? Oh, well, if you do...
This might be worth a read. Shall we take a closer look?
Ah, well met. Here for some fruit roberant, are we? Always a pleasure.
You ought not tarry, but deliver what we have retrieved post-haste.
hello again, sir. Say, have you brought some fruit rubberant for me? Oh, so this is what it looks like. Brilliant. Many thanks, sir. I haven't much to offer in return, but I'll be sure to tell Grandfather what you did for us. He'll want to reward you proper-like.
I'll bet. One could not have hoped for a gladder outcome. Better informed means better prepared. Let's speak with this Sir Leonard and learn what we can. Follow me, Master, a few words? I'll bring you to the one you seek.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
We've arrived, I see. That's a relief.
Well met. You're the one who saved Ulrika's life, aren't you? She told me all about it. It was a very brave thing you did. I'm in your debt. Ulrika's as good as my daughter. Here, consider this a small token of my Now, tell me, are you registered with a guild? Perhaps you already know this, but registering with a guild will grant you access to specialized training, which comes in very useful when pursuing a vocation. Well now, that won't do. You need only speak with the innkeeper to register. Go on, 'twill only take a moment. If there is aught you wish to know of vocations, mayhap I can advise you. 'Tis a vocation for those who seek to master the sword and shield. Fighters favor a balanced approach, excelling in both offense and defense. I am a fighter myself, and should there come a time when you impress me with your prowess, I might be willing to impart unto you some of what I know. Naturally, it is a vocation for those who seek to master the bow, an exceptionally useful long-ranged weapon. At close range, however, a bow is nary more useful than a walking stick. Aye, the secret to being a successful archer is maintaining distance between you and your foes. 'Tis a vocation for those who seek to master the mystical arts. Magic. Mages can cast a wide array of offensive spells and aid their allies with magical support. However, the more powerful the spell, the longer one must spend incanting it. Thus, a mage is unlikely to last long on the field of battle without allies to protect them. 'Tis a vocation for those who seek to master the dagger. Such blades lack heft, though this grants them the advantage of speed. Thieves favor light armor, which leaves them more vulnerable to attacks than those of other vocations. Their talents depend upon their finesse and ability to compensate for the length of their blade through sheer agility. Should you dedicate yourself to a vocation, you will find that you try them as you like. Very well. There is no wrong choice in any case. It is entirely up to you, but I shan't take up any more of your time. Pray, be well.
Here at the inn, we also offer changes of vocation for those who seek it. I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something?
Do come again.
A fighter with sword and shield.
If there is aught you wish to know of vocations, mayhap I can advise you. 'Tis a vocation for those... I am a fighter myself. Very well. But I shan't take up...
Here at the inn, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough of that. Me? Did you need something? Do come again. Here at the inn, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need...
Always a pleasure.
There's a ladder here.
After you, Arisen.
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
I say we collect as much as we can carry.
So this is where you've been. Come with me to the village entrance. The Watchhead's waiting for you.
What say we gather some information? Now, Sir Gregor wants a word, eh? Hardly surprising. The Arisen's attentions are always in demand. Fret not, Master. I know precisely where this person can be found.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
Good. We're here.
Ah, you've returned. Good timing, too. I have questions for you. First and foremost, will you accompany me to my thanks? Are you ready to depart, or do you need some time to prepare? Good. Then let us be on our way.
Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but some masters rearrange their party at the drop of a hat. One such Arisen dismissed me after only half a day of service. Master! Goblins!
We ought to proceed with caution.
Let me get that.
When tarred, be sure to avoid open flames.
The Arisen is the lawful ruler of Vermund. So it has always been. To claim the title is to claim the throne. Yet, not all claims are true. Our kingdom has seen as many pretenders, and they are not dealt with lightly.
I will finish this, here and now. Certainly. I might obey. Quickly, Arisen, you must regain your footing. One might confidently call that a resounding victory. We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes. An obstacle blocks our way. Perhaps we might remove it by force. I can destroy that, if need be. Might I be of assistance? One can... see far to the distance from here.
Perhaps we might take a moment to savour the scene.
Right you are.
Speaking of which, the pawns in this party are women all.
And yet, no two of us are the same.
A common reward. Frustratingly so.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner. You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use.
Hold here a moment. I shall bid them open the gate.
Who's that you've brought with you, Watchhead, sir?
An arisen, by all appearances.
An arisen? Another pretender, you mean? I see the Sovereign's ascension has done little to stop...
'Tis uncertain. This one commands the loyalty of the pawns.
What? Impossible. You know as well as I do that there can be but one arisen, and he's up in the palace.
I'm well aware of how preposterous the idea is, thank you. However, as I do not believe it my place to rule on such a... If the claim is false, we will be rewarded handsomely for our trouble. If the claim is true, however, who can say? All's been arranged. Come, let us pass.
Really now, you mustn't shirk your duty. Lest you forget, 'tis the arisen we serve here.
Hold up. Someone comes to me.
I must remain calm.
My
It will all come good in the end.
An ox cart was meant to meet us, yet 'tis nowhere in sight. Aught may have befallen it. Best we press on.
This seems a decent spot for a campsite.
Resting when and where you can is the secret to weathering a long journey. Time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master?
Is everyone all right? More marks of the dragon's fury. Its rampage must have weakened the earth here.
Useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Goblins, Master!
Caution would be wise, but we ought not let it halt us in our course. That was impeccably timed, Arisen.
Well fought, Arisen.
Keep on like that. We'll be done here soon enough.
A result to be proud of.
I dare say the cart shan't be traversing this. Onward! Might await us on the road ahead.
You weren't expecting mercy?
I'd wager there's ought to be found here.
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
I'll save you! It's vital you remain level-headed.
That ladder looks promising, but we'll have to drop it down from above.
One can never have too many materials. I'll harvest some now. In traversing other worlds...
What's this? We're trapped. Aye! A Cyclops! To think we'd encounter one here of all places.
Cyclops! Pray, be on your guard.
It would not be unwelcome for an ally to appear for once.
If that is the Lord order, it is right or die.
No Paul here.
It seems we have arranged our way. I do not believe the range is our way.
No Paul here.
It's time for me to inform the people of Berlin.
You have my gratitude, sir. 'Twould seem I had taken you for another Force Arisen. Goodness knows we see a lot of... Yet the value you showed in coming to our aid has dispelled such thoughts. Here. Give it to one of the sentinels stationed at the gates to the capital, and you're free to make your own way to the capital now. I see no need to keep you under constant watch. Of course, if you'd rather continue to accompany us, you are still welcome to join us on the Ox Cup. Well now, The road's blocked. The cart can't get through like this. A powerful current ought to set this rock to crumbling, if we could summon one.
Water is spilling through the cracks here. What could be the cause? Carts make...
Ah, here's the cart now. Do you intend to join us? Very well. Board the ox cart and we'll...
You're like to grow overburdened if you keep picking up every little trinket you find. We have found a material. I'm sure we'll find... a purpose for it in due time.
Goblins! What rotten luck! We've need of your aid again, sir.
You'll not live to regret this!
Seems we drove them off. Vernworth isn't far from here. Will you join us the rest of the way? All right, into the ox cart.
I was informed of your coming would be arisen.
Captain Brandt, this individual summoned a pawn through a rift stone. Several witnesses can attest to it. Though I admit I had my doubts at first. 'Twould seem this is no mere deceiver.
This one's not a bad sort. Saved our hides on the way here.
As decreed by the great will of our world, there can only be one Arisen. That Arisen now resides within the palace. Indeed, he is our sovereign and the rightful ruler of Vermont. It follows, therefore, that this ruffian before us is naught but a pretender. You must submit to questioning. If you value your life, you will not attempt to flee. I shall conduct the interrogation myself. Stand watch outside. I beg your forgiveness for my insolence, Your Majesty. If the Queen Regent had learned of your existence, I fear your life would have been in peril. I had no choice but to treat you as a pretender, lest my actions draw suspicion from watchful eyes. Then you have truly lost your memory? In that case, mayhap I ought to explain the situation before you, and no other, are the sovereign. The only legitimate ruler of this kingdom. Some days past, you confronted the dragon in the village of Melv, whereupon you became Arisen. The people rejoiced, for our true liege had finally appeared, ending Vermont's long years of council rule. Yet, not all celebrated your coming. Your arrival would have robbed the Queen Regent Disa of everything. During the time of the previous consul, she acted as a queen in her own right, ruling the palace as she saw fit. And just after the consul's passing, when 'twas all but certain that her son would take his father's place, word reached the castle that the Arisen had been found. To Disa, Your Majesty's very existence is naught but an obstacle to her own family's continued prosperity. The assassination of the Arisen is an impossible feat for mortal hands. Thus, Disa chose to abduct Your Majesty while you recovered from your wounds, in order to rob you of your memory with a fell curse and sell you to Batal as a slave. Following that, she prepared a replacement to serve as the sovereign in your stead. However, with Your Majesty returned, I have no intention of twiddling my thumbs as Disa plays her games. I shall devise some plans to further our cause. Pray, visit me a night in the tavern that we might discuss them. This one's cleared of all suspicion, and has my permission to remain in the capital. You are to trouble the good sir no further. Are we clear?